Hey, good morning. Happy Sunday to you. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert. I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and you got it. Get your dreams out of your head into your life. As you come on this morning, go ahead and just let me know where you're tuning in from. If you would just invite someone, and we will get right into our topic for today. So grateful to be here this morning. Had an amazing time. I've had a word already. Been up since 5:30 and was on another call with a group of amazing women. The word went forth, prayer, and all those different sorts of types of things. And so I am just grateful, so grateful for all that God is doing, all that he has done, and all that he is going to do. Truly, truly grateful. So good morning, Dorothy. Thank you so much for joining. Super excited about the day. I know many are, maybe with family for the holiday weekend or whatever. I still just been, making moves and making some stuff happen. So we're going to get right into our topic for today. I need to let these windows down, but I'm scared. Brinkley, thank you so much for tuning in from Brinkley. These mosquitoes, they are off the chain. They are off the chain. Good morning, Brother Warren. Thank you so much for joining. The Lord is our witness. God's want our lives to be awesome. Oh, yes, he does. He want our lives to be awesome. So we want to talk about the 3 P's that will take you a long ways. 3 P's that will take you a long ways. And I'm going to give you all 3 of them. No, I think I'll give them to you one at a time if I don't forget. So the first P I want to talk about is to be passionate. We have to be passionate about what we do. And what I find with a lot of people, what I hear and what I see is people do things that they don't like to do. People do things that they complain about doing. People do things that don't bring joy I was trying to see what that was. I see I got some flowers growing. I saw something orange, and I'm like, what is that? But anyway, and they have blossomed up really good. But anyway, we have to be passionate. And when we're not passionate about what we do, we don't put our best foot forward. We don't put in our best effort. Our work ethics is not good in it. You have to be passionate about what you do. Love it. And if you're not doing the thing that you love, why not try doing something else? Why not, work on the thing that you love while you do what you do so you can get to a point that you can be passionate about what you do. Me, myself, personally, I love to work. I've always loved to work. I don't have a horror story where I figure, it's a miserable Monday or dreadful this day or, for me, I love going to work. And one, I like what I bring to the table. I like the problems that I'm able to solve. And then I like to have stuff. And I know that in order for you to have stuff, nobody's giving anything away. So I don't mind working for what I want, because a lot of times we feel like, we'll complain when somebody else is doing things for us, but we don't have the grounds, we don't have the right, we shouldn't complain when it's free or somebody doing things out of the kindness of their heart. But for me, I don't have a problem with gritting and grinding. From the very first time, the very first job that I had at Sonics, I love going to work. And when I started working, good morning, Deborah. Thank you so much for joining. When I started working, I was in high school, working a evening job from 5 to 11, and on weekends 5 to 1. I love working. And the reason I like working because I like having stuff. I know I cannot have, good morning, Sherry. Thank you so much for joining. I cannot have the things that I want because nobody is giving me anything. So you have to be passionate. And one thing about me is I don't tie my flag to one thing. So I'm not so tied up with a thing and I feel like if I can't do this, then life is not worth living. No, I know how to adapt. I am flexible in what I do. I believe in multiple streams of income. I believe that you have to have multiple streams of income. And a lot of people are suffering financially. A lot of people are suffering financially because they won't do something outside of their field. Who cares about what people think, say, or feel, or what they want to, a lot of times we feel like, well, that's not in my degree field. I don't care what's in your degree field. If you broke and you know you are suffering financially, you do what you have to do that lines up with the word of God, the will of God, is ethical, is lawful. You do what you have to do. Good morning, Lacretta. Thank you so much for joining. Even like for me, I took on, part-time, doing Census 2020. Now, a lot of people, if you know me, I don't like doing a lot of walking because of the swelling that occurs in my leg and all these other different sorts of types of things. But you know what? I've been gritting and grinding. You know why? Because I want a MacBook. I want the Mac Pro, right? So now, could I have gotten that before Census 2020? Of course I could. But this is a thing that I want to tell you. A lot of times when we have a savings account or when you have things put to the side for something else, you use it as a revolving door. That ain't the way a savings work. And that's what I want, I want to educate us on how wealthy people, they have the things that they want, but they don't go jumping in their savings and in their retirement fund and doing all these things to go buy no outfit. If you want the outfit, you figure out a way to get the money for it. You want the MacBook, you figure out a way outside of your savings account that makes your ideas begin to be generated, that make you grit, that make you grind, and that make you have to get it. But if you figure, I got, you can't go get $20 out your savings, you're getting $100 out your savings. Next thing you know, you don't have a savings. So your savings, first of all, and I don't know how I got on it, but somebody needs to hear it. Your savings, first of all, shouldn't be easily accessible to you. You shouldn't be able to just go get money out your savings. You're going to go withdraw this and you're going to go to the debit, to the ATM machine and get some of this. No, that's not the way that works. Okay, another topic for another day. But be passionate. I am passionate about what I do, whatever it is I do. I was a passionate housekeeper. I was a passionate auditor. I was a passionate production manager. I was a passionate supervisor. I was a passionate cook. You know why? Because one thing Dr. Martin Luther King said, he said, whatever you do, he said, even if you are a floor sweeper, you be the best floor sweeper you can be. A lot of us have the wrong attitude about the work that we do. It's not the people that can determine if you like your job, because you have to learn. First of all, you have to be a tough skin to deal with people because they crazy. And I know that may hurt somebody's feelings, but people are crazy. Some people you can't hardly get along with for the mere fact you let them get to you that way. But when you don't let them get to you in that way, you can do what you got to do, right? You can do what you have to do. So you have to be passionate. You have to know what is your why. If your why is to feed your family, if your why is to have money for a vacation, if your why is to buy a home, buy a car, if your why is to buy a MacBook, whatever your why is, that should be your driving force. That should be your driving force. Stop letting people drive you in what you like or don't like, what you will do and don't do. You worried about what they think and what they say. Somebody asked me, you still working for they say you still work. They asked me that I work for somebody, but the company they asked me about is not the company that I work for. But I still have a full-time job. It don't have anything to do with my job. I believe in multiple streams of income. I have about 15 streams of income. You can't have enough, because if you got enough for your household, what do you have to help somebody else with? For when Jesus said, when you saw me, When I was hungry, you didn't give me nothing to eat. And we asked the question, when I see you, Jesus? When I was thirsty, you didn't give me nothing to drink. When I see you, Jesus? When I was naked, you did not give me any clothes. When I see you, Jesus? But it's those people that you pass by that you say, I'm not going to do because they're not going to do the right thing. That don't stop you from doing what he has commissioned you to do. You do what he has commissioned you to do. And whatever they do with what you gave them, and if it's not what he said, they got to pay for that. But it's not an excuse for us not to help. And no, we can't help everybody, but you can help somebody. We can help somebody. So I don't have enough. I'm always happy, but I'm never satisfied because I know that there are people that I can help. I know that there are additional orphanages, homes that I can build and I can help. I know that there are different sewing centers that we can bring up and build, and things that we can do to help women, to help children, to help men, to help people overall. There's things that we can do. And so I don't have enough. I can pay my bills. And I'm paying some somewhere else too. But I don't have enough. And we got to be willing to, and it don't just come. You got to be willing to put in the work. So the first P is be passionate. The second P is be purposeful. Stop just doing stuff just to say you busy. You know, I am a productive person. The things that I do, they make a difference, and it helps the bottom line. I don't just do stuff to be seen. It doesn't matter if it don't even look like work to you. A lot of times we like to do busy work because we want people to say we busy. We want people to think we busy. It don't matter about what you think, but we have to be purposeful. We have to know why we doing what we doing. Why do you do what you do? You love doing it. Why do you do it? Who is it helping? What is the big why? And what is going to be the outcome of what you do? That is the second P. And the third P, we gotta be positive. We gotta be positive. So we have to be passionate, we have to be purposeful, and we have to be positive. We cannot go far in life being negative. A negative mindset, thinking that something is not going to work. Everybody is against us. Everybody talking about us. Everybody looking at us. Nothing is going to happen for us. Poor me, poor me, poor me. Get your head out the sand, and whatever will work. Good morning, Lenora. Thank you so much for joining. Get your head out the sand. Stop complaining. Stop being negative. Stop talking foolish, and be positive. And watch how things change your life. Because lies is foolish talk to me. Lies is foolish talk. You have to start speaking truth over yourself. You have to be passionate. You have to be purposeful, and you have to be positive. Because guess what? There is life and death in your tongue. And the things that you speak, the very thing that you don't want, when you speak it, you attract it. You bring it in your life. If I know what I want, that's what I'm going to speak. I'm not going to speak on to things that I don't want in my life. I don't even want them coming out of my mouth. I don't want them to think they're welcome. I don't need you come and visit me. I don't want you stopping by. No. We got to be positive. And as Paul said, he counted it all joy. And sometimes we think, how can I count this thing that I'm going through? How can I count this stuff that I've encountered? How can I count this thing that I'm experiencing? How can I count that joy? You got to look at that. The good and the bad is working out for you. And overall, your good days will outweigh your bad days, because nobody said that it was going to be easy. But if you stick and you stay, it'll be worth it. So be positive, because being negative don't change your situation. Sometimes it make your situation worse. So you have to find the good. I look at it, I said the good thing, bad thing, who knows? I always look for the lesson that is being taught in the thing that is being done, and then I go from there. I don't have time to beat my own self up with a situation that I'm in. Find the good in it. So we want to be passionate, we want to be purposeful, and we want to be positive. And if you do those things, that will change your life. When you love what you do and you doing things on purpose to make an impact. Good morning, Bishop, all the way from Pakistan. Thank you so much for joining. When you love what you do, you're passionate about what you do, you're purposeful about what you do, and you're positive about what you do, good is going to come come out of it. Good is going to come out of it. We cannot be negative, not liking what we do, talking, out of order and all these different sorts of types of things. So let's be passionate. Let's be purposeful, and let's be positive. And when we do that, not only will we change our lives, but we would also change the lives of those that we're responsible for. We would change the lives of those that we are around. Because when people see that you are going through some things and you're still able to keep a smile on your face, when you're encountering some stuff and you're still able to be positive, you don't have to be negative, you don't have to be talking about people. That makes a difference, because you're impacting and you're influencing other people to change their habits and their behavior of bad talking people. You got to let bygones be bygones. Leave folks alone. It'll work itself out. And the best way, they used to tell us that, kill them with kindness. You don't have to do what people do and say what people say. You don't have to get out of character because people are out of character. But be mindful. That's all I want you to do, is be mindful. Be mindful. So the 3 P's, as we recap and I get ready to go, I want you to be passionate. I want you to be purposeful. And I want you to be positive. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and get your dreams out of your head into your life. I am known as your procrastination strategist and behavior change expert, because when we get you on a new routine, you will start doing things differently than you've done before. You will see that you will be more productive. You will see that you would add more value. You will get more done, and you will make changes. So I also want to ask you, if you're looking for a coach or a mentor, that I am your girl. If you want to be a part of the Empowering 8 Inner Circle, we're kicking up a second Empowering 8 Inner Circle, where it'll be the 5th one. If you want to be a part of the Empowering 8 Inner Circle, invest in yourself. That is the start for you to get in connection with me on a deeper level. Good morning. Hallelujah. God bless you, dear sister. Good morning, evangelist. God bless you. So glad to see you here. If you can let me know where you are tuning in from, where you're tuning in from. I'm not sure if you're from Pakistan, but let me know where you're tuning in from. But we want to make sure that we are passionate, purposeful, and that we are positive. Passionate, purposeful, and positive. So God bless you, and I pray that you have an amazing day. I pray that you're safe over the weekend, that you're practicing social distancing, that you're wearing your face mask and your hand sanitizer, and that you're doing those things to be precautious. I love you, and I pray that you have an amazing day. God bless you. Bye.